Yo, Ferrero Rocher? These things are life. How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy AKN back here with another video. I'm sorry for everyone's ears there. But we're back. Yes, we're back with another Share My Story, and this one is called My Sister is a Demon. What? Is that English? Was I speaking English? It looks spooky as hell. It looks crazy. And I mean, let's be real. Everyone who has siblings knows that your sibling is a demon at times. So I can relate to this. I'd say 99% of the time in my childhood, I was the demon of the siblings. But yeah, this looks super interesting and I want to watch this with you guys. So let's just start this right now. My sister's a demon. Alright, let's start this.
I grew up in a Mormon household. It
Oh,
was
they
all about
Mormons.
serving God and fighting the devil. And while I was an obedient daughter,
Hmm?
my sister was not.
Oh
She
no.
would scream and punch my mom, often until
Yo,
she had bruises
how could you
all
hit your
over her
mom?
body.
Man, that is...
Finally, my dad had enough and locked my sister into a room without food, water, or toilet.
Alright, that's a
He
bit
screamed,
excessive.
"You are allowed to come out once you apologize to your mother."
I
But instead of apologizing,
think you're allowed to lock
she
them
did something truly
without
evil.
food and water. Uh-oh.
When I went into our garden the next
Oh
morning,
no.
I found a cross standing on the grass with the name Charlie written on it. Charlie was our dog's name.
No,
Did something
she
happen to
killed the
him?
dog.
I started panicking and screamed so loud that my dad came down.
Oh
When
no.
he saw the cross, he whispered, "Your sister did this. She is possessed." We were both petrified.
Did she kill the
but
dog?
still went to her room. The whole door lock was ripped out.
Fam,
But
this
who
girl's a
could be strong enough
psychopath.
to do that? My dad
Yo, she is
cautiously
possessed.
pushed the door open, and there she was, standing still, facing the wall. My dad said, "What have you done to our dog?" She slowly
Oh,
turned
no.
around and said, "I apologize." My blood froze. There was no life in her eyes. She wasn't human anymore.
Yo, she's possessed,
The
fam.
next day, my sister was in the living room when she suddenly fell to the ground and started shaking rapidly and uncontrollably.
Yo.
My dad screamed, "She's possessed by a demon!" And then he put her on a chair
Clearly.
and tied her up with tape.
Oh, okay.
We were both terrified.
So they just tied her
and I
up.
could even hear my dad whisper, "We should burn her."
No, what the
But
heck? Yo, call a
instead,
priest.
He built a small wooden cabin in our garden and told my sister that it was her new home.
How fast did he build it?
It was the first time I'd seen my sister looking scared. But then she turned to me and said,
Oh no.
You set me up. You killed the dog." I
What?
responded, "What? That's not true." And she said, "You will regret this badly."
Oh
I
no.
probably should have gotten a knife or pepper spray to be able to defend
Yo,
myself.
fam, get a rifle.
Because when I got home from school the following
Yo,
week,
this girl's
my
crazy.
sister was waiting for me at the front door. She took me by my hair and said, "If you resist, I will only hurt you more."
Oh my
And she
gosh.
dragged me into the forest next to our house. I knew I was gonna die, but I was too scared to fight her. After a while, she laid me down on the ground, and I saw reverse pentagrams
Fam,
carved into the trees
This
around
girl's
us.
demonic,
It was the
man.
symbol of the devil, and now I knew for sure that my sister was serving
Oh,
the
yo,
devil.
yo,
She
this is
pulled
some,
out
she's
some
a
mushrooms
Satanist.
and told me to eat them, but I thought they were poisonous, so I said,
Yo, she's
"No,
just gonna give you
please don't."
mushrooms.
She
What?
quickly got impatient and forced me to swallow them. At first, nothing happened, but after
Fam,
20
spit
minutes,
them out.
everything changed. The
I
trees
started
around me
hallucinating.
started moving, and my hands formed into claws.
What the
Faces
hell?
of demons appeared all around me, and I thought I was trapped in hell. After hours of insanity,
Yo.
I finally heard a voice.
Uh-oh.
It was my sister, and she screamed, "There she is! I told you she's been worshipping the devil!" I pulled my head up and saw my sister's and dad's body.
Wow, that's
But they had the faces of
shady.
demons, and one was even holding an axe. I crawled back, trying to escape, but one of them picked me up and brought me
Oh,
somewhere.
I don't even know what to
It
say,
took
man.
me
This is
hours to get
crazy.
back to normal, but when I woke up, I was tied to a chair.
And obviously
dad
they're gonna
sat next to
believe
me and
the
said,
crazy girl.
"What have you done to my daughter?" I responded, "What do you mean, Dad? It's me. I'm your daughter."
Yo, tell me
He
she
said,
made you eat these
"How do I
hallucinogenic
know?"
mushrooms.
And I responded, "My sister brought me into the forest and forced me to eat mushrooms. Afterward, everything turned into a nightmare. Trust me, I'm not a demon.
Yo.
But I saw her demon. It's living right under her face. It's evil and serves the devil. I guess I was lucky that my dad believed me. But this time, he had enough of my sister.
Good. I'm
He told
actually
her
glad
to
he
leave
believed
and never
her.
come back. It was hard to see my sister getting kicked out. She was just a teenager and had
Fam,
nowhere
call
to
a
go.
priest,
But
fam.
luckily, I saw her the next day in school. And during recess,
Here
she
we
even
go.
pulled me into the bathroom, gave me a slap, and stole all my money. The next day, our neighbors came to our
Why
house
would you
and
agree
said,
to go to the bathroom?
"Hey,
Okay.
I just wanted to let you know that
I don't
your
even know.
daughter is now living at my place. She told me that you guys have kicked her out, and I think that teenagers shouldn't be living on the streets."
That, I mean,
My
he has a
dad
point,
didn't say
but
anything,
she's
but
a
both of us
animal
were scared.
murdering,
Because
person
my sister was
kidnapping,
living so
drugging
close to
kind
us,
of,
she
you
could come
know.
over
I don't even
any
know.
time to hurt us. But that never happened. I almost forgot about her
She
until I
pregnant?
saw that her belly had gotten bigger. She was pregnant.
Oh.
But pregnant by whom? I hoped it wasn't
Oh,
my neighbor.
no.
He was already in his 60s, and I grew so worried.
Oh, God, I
that
hope it's
told my
not.
dad
I really
about it.
hope it's not.
But he only responded, "Your sister has turned away from her faith. Now God is punishing her." Wow, my dad truly didn't care about his own daughter
He
anymore.
does not care.
So the
Wow.
next day of school, I went over to my sister and said,
That's not very Christian of
"Hey,
you.
Can I ask who's the father?" She turned around, came close and said, "That's none of your business, sister."
I
Then she
guess,
pushed me
but
so hard that I fell to the ground. But I wasn't
she's
mad
a
at her.
violent
I
person.
started to wonder if we had made a mistake by abandoning her.
I
I mean, now that I was older,
kinda, yeah.
I knew that demons didn't exist. One day, I
Well,
even told my dad
I mean, I believe
that
in
I
them.
didn't believe in God anymore.
I
Of course, he completely
I've seen some
freaked
crazy
out
stuff in my
and
life.
accused me of all kinds of crazy things, saying I was serving the devil and stuff. And when I didn't back down, he gave me a 30-day period to move out. But by
Wow.
now I was already 18 and about to finish high school, so I took a loan, applied for college, and moved into my own place. It was nice, and I felt so free. But I couldn't forget about my sister and her baby.
Oh no.
That's why I went
Sorry,
to
I'm not
her
really
and
saying
asked,
much. I'm like really
"Do you wanna
invested
move
in
in
this
with
right
me?"
now. This
She
is
looked
like
terrible, like she had
this
been
is
through
sad.
hell. But to my surprise, she said, "Yes." I naively thought everything would be great.
oh no,
But
please
my
don't tell her
sister
she's gonna
treated
be.
her daughter terribly.
Oh no.
I guess I shouldn't have been surprised.
Oh, I thought she was gonna hit the
She
kid.
had killed our dog, but I still couldn't believe how mean she was. To
Did
her
she hit the
baby.
baby?
She often went a few inches close to her face and screamed, "Be quiet!" while also pinching her. It was really scary. I
Fam.
mean, who would do that to
Yo,
a baby?
that is
So I
so
told her to
mean.
stop it and treat her better. But she freaked out and screamed, "My daughter has it 1,000 times better than I did. She can be grateful I won't lock her into a small wooden cabin like my parents did to me."
It's true, but you
Maybe
can't
she
be
was
hurting
right.
your baby.
Maybe my family had treated her cruelly. But
Well,
that
they
was still
did,
no excuse
but-
to treat her own daughter the same way.
Exactly.
That's why I gathered evidence of her mistreating her daughter and showed it to Child Protection.
Every single one of these
Services.
videos, again,
agreed
they
that my
they
sister's
always have like
parenting wasn't
footage,
acceptable
secret footage
and
of the
took her
person
daughter
and snitch
away.
them out.
And because I didn't want my niece to grow up in a children's home, I'm taking care of her now.
That's good.
It's not easy being a mother while also going to college. But I'm not doing it
Wow,
for
yo,
myself.
she's a strong woman.
I'm doing it for her.
Strong woman.
Hey, I'm Quentin.
Oh, what's this?
And this story starts in 7th grade when I insulted one of my classmates.
Uh-oh.
I won't tell you the word I used, but it was a very bad word. And
Uh-oh.
unfortunately, my teacher, Mr. Pesnick, was listening
Pesnick.
and gave me detention. I
Yo.
told him I was sorry, but I couldn't help
Yo,
it
he's
because I had
definitely
Tourette's
he's
syndrome.
definitely a creep.
I just watched that South Park episode where Cartman pretends to have Tourette's and insults everyone, and I figured it might get me out of detention. Well, Mr.
I
Pesnick
know.
had never heard of
He would
Tourette's, so I had to explain that people with the syndrome
How has he
can't
never heard of
always control
Tourette's?
what they say, so they
What?
sometimes say bad words at inappropriate
Yo,
moments.
you're bad for doing
Of course,
that,
he
though.
didn't believe I actually had Tourette's,
Yeah.
but I skipped detention anyway.
Oh
which
my
is why he called out
gosh,
my
fam.
parents.
Oh, he's in
my
grade
dad picked up
7.
and
So I guess.
I love my dad. He's the coolest guy in the world. And when Mr. Pesnick told him I claimed to suffer from Tourette's, my
Here we
dad
go.
immediately said, "Oh, yeah, he does. We just got the diagnosis, and apparently he has a very strong
Here we
form
go.
of the syndrome." His mom and I were devastated when we
Yeah.
heard the news. It's really
Wow,
tragic.
this guy,
Suddenly,
man. This
I had
dad.
the freedom to say whatever I wanted,
Man's
and I was
damn
going to
ads.
make the most of it. When I walked into class the next
Oh, no,
morning,
what's he gonna
I saw
say?
Mr. Pesnick. I looked straight at him and said a very unpleasant word.
Oh, no.
My classmates were shocked, and Mr. Pesnick went crazy. He said, "We're going to the principal now, and you're going to be expelled." But I just shrugged and said, "I have Tourette's syndrome, and if
He's
you
gonna get
expel
expelled
me,
for saying
my
a
dad
bad
will
word."
sue you for discrimination of a mentally disabled person." Mr. Pesnik
Oh.
was speechless
Oh.
because he knew I had the upper hand,
Oh,
and if he said
that's
one thing wrong,
shady.
he might actually lose his job.
This
with his
guy's a
company.
fool,
For
man.
the next few weeks,
Wow.
I had fun insulting Mr. Pesnik, and at one point, he suggested
Go
that
to
I should go
special
to a
needs
special
school?
needs school. But I told him I'd rather continue to be one of his students.
Yeah.
However, after a while, I got bored of screaming insults during class.
You
and I
just
stopped
randomly
doing it.
scream
Of
it.
course,
This
I
guy
had
is
to
a
make up an
loser.
excuse, so I told my teachers I was finally on medication for my Tourette's. Looking back, I feel
Is
bad
there
for
medication
faking
for
my
Tourette's?
condition because there are real people suffering from
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It was
exactly.
extremely
Yo,
immature.
that's shady.
I lied about having a disorder just so I could get away with calling my teacher names.
Fat
I've made a
hag.
fool out of
Wow.
Mr. Pesnik and caused him a great deal of stress. If you've ever bullied someone like this, I want you to know
Yep.
it's not cool and it's not clever. I
Facts.
enjoy the power I had over my teacher, but if everyone behaved like me,
Nah.
there would be a lot of jerks walking around.
Yeah.
That's why I
True.
stopped doing it. And as soon as I graduate, I'll come clean and apologize to Mr. Pesnik because what I was doing was inexcusable.
He's
Just
gonna
hope
wait till he
people accept
graduates
my
so he
apology.
can't do
Thank you
anything.
for listening to my story, and please subscribe to this channel.
Yo, please subscribe to that channel. That channel is amazing. Well, damn, that was My Sister's a Demon. Yo, that was shady, but I blame the parents, honestly. I mean, don't get me wrong, she killed the family dog and did some really crazy stuff, which is no excuse. But the parents could have definitely handled it better. Especially locking her up into a shed with no food and water, like, that's not even legal, I'm pretty sure. Is it weird, though, that I enjoyed that little mini story about the Tourette's more than the actual My Sister's a Demon story? That was pretty funny. Shady as hell on the student's part, but it was pretty funny. But yeah, thanks again, guys, for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will see you in the next video. And peace